Listen to Thomas Dudley II break down everything you need to know about getting your CDL license and the trucking business. Watch the full Powerful Reasoning now, only on www.ineverdotv.com Premium.
From what I understand, your grandmother started a driving school in 1959, right?
Yes, sir.
And you, father, mother, founded the first Black-owned CDL licensing school in Virginia in 2018. You come from a bloodline, right? Of people taking care of business. I just want to ask you though, right? What lessons did you learn from your grandmother in regards to just observing how she moved, how she conducted herself, her resilience, and how she approached business?
To be honest, man, I think with my grandmother, she always kept going. During the time that she started the driving school, it wasn't like a lot of Black people in the space. And that's
And you're in Virginia.
yes, in Virginia. She kind of grew up during that time where they still were kind of still racist at the time. Like Virginia was still fluent, but they still had a lot of different challenges. She was actually one of the school guards back in history as well, like one of the first female school guards for the school systems. But I think like what I've kind of like took from her is just really being more focused on just keep going. She went through a lot of obstacles. The way that she started the school, she started with like wooden clothespins to operate as like the vehicles to show people. And then we also like inside my school, I have her frame that she painted out almost 60 years ago. We were able to pretty much just seal it so it doesn't, deteriorate. But she used to show people on a wooden board how to even do driving school. So she started off small. She had the wooden board, then she brought it into her garage, and then from there she just kept it going.
Where did the idea for you guys to make that transition into CDL?
So that's a different type of story. My dad actually had this school for many years. So it went from my grandmother to my father and my aunt. We have another one in Cartersville, Georgia. And then for me, I actually took a different path. I started doing music and stuff in Atlanta, working with different artists and things like that. I honestly didn't think I wanted to get into space, to be honest, in the beginning, because it was like that's where it kind of like the legacy stuff kind of changes, because a lot of people let the legacy go. I didn't really look at it like, oh, I'm about to be the third generation or something. I didn't know what that meant or what aspect that would end up entailing over time. But he called me one day. My father was just like, hey, why don't you come back to Virginia to keep on a legacy? I'm like, I don't really want to do that. I'm doing music right now. But someone just told me one day, like, hey, just come down. And I came down. I remember it to this day. My mom was like, she was like, as soon as I came in the driveway, she was like, I prayed for you to come. I knew you was coming. I don't know how it happened like that, but she was like, I prayed for you to come and I knew you were coming. So I told my dad, I was like, look, if I'm going to be back in Virginia, I don't want to do the same thing. Like we got driving school. We've been doing that for so long, but I see a niche that people are into CDL, and we have a lot of family that's in North Carolina that does CDL too. So I kind of went from there of like looking at the research. Nobody would really give me the information to even open up the school. I had to really figure out all this by myself because nobody Black was doing it. I remember even like going to a competitor at the time, and I was like, hey, I have the classroom right now. I don't have a truck and trailer, but can you like, show me what I have to do or what else I have to do?
Is that the dude that said he's gonna buy your business?
Yes. Yeah. I guess you know about that. But yeah, one of my competitors, like same way that we're sitting here, was just like, I'm not gonna help you, and when your school fails, I want to buy it from you, nigger. That's what he called me. That was like
To the face?
straight to the face.
So they roll, huh?
Straight to the face. And this is right in Newport News. And it kind of like it put me in shock because at the same time I feel like he wanted like a Black reaction per se. And I don't know, it kind of just rubbed me the wrong way. And I remember coming outside and I called my dad as soon as I got in the car. I'm like, I tried to partner with him and he called me the N-word. I'm thinking that we could work together. And he was like, son, it's okay. He knows you're gonna end up being bigger than him. We just have to play it cool. And that's what my dad kind of been telling me for like the longest. Like when I look at it from a fast forward situation, I've been able to take majority of their contracts now. So it's like it makes sense of why he didn't really want to partner with me. But
Listening to you talk now, I see why you do so well on social media, because you got the music background.
yeah,
Obviously, you learn promotion. So, and I like seeing that with the families, that fusion of the generations, because a lot of times we hear it's conflict and they can't really work together. And it seems like you guys have been able to blend the old and the new generation and blend the talents.
No, for sure.
We're very appreciative of that, you know?
No, for sure.